What's going on, guys? It's your boy JoelGamerDude here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new lyric meeting video. Today we're doing Back in the Grind. This is one of my most anticipated videos that I've been wanting to make, honestly. If I'm gonna be honest, I did do a version, but I didn't really like how it went because I kind of went in the top of my head, honestly, and that was kind of more of like a rough draft. But I ended up watching one of my old ones actually to get an idea of how I was doing it because it's been so long. But I finally got it. I finally got what I wanted to do. But before we head straight into this, just want to say really quickly, actually, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're really so close to 1.25k. Honestly, we really just need 8 more subscribers. So if you guys can just hit that subscribe button, that would be fucking dope. Anywho, let's head straight into this lyric meaning video. Let's go. So let's head straight into the intro. The past couple months, I was battling, myself with a whole bunch of hatred and feelings. Hey, but now I'm back and I'm better, man. I feel it forever. Rather doing round than ever. I'm finally back to try no matter how I feel in the future. I'm ready for the next couple of trebles. JoelGamerDude finally back in the table. So get ready cause I'm about to enable. So to give like a little bit of context, actually, I wrote this song during the end of 2019, but also like the beginning of 2020-ish, and that whole intro basically kind of just a little bit sums up of what I was dealing with in 2019, because I feel like in 2019 it was generally my lowest of lows, and that intro kind of like describes how I was feeling. And then like at the end of the year when I was like, you know what, I think I know what I want to really do with my life, you know, was like, you know what, I'm finally back in the table, so get ready because I'm about to enable. And then the hook goes, I'm back in the grind after a long time. Woo, woo. So much for the drama that it ended fine. Hey, cause I was so down there, never thought I'd shine. But in reality, I was lost, I was just too blind. I'm gonna go with the first verse now. Y'all were making fun of the boy that dropped positive mindset. Now hours later, I'm finally back on this bullshit. They ain't ready for what's about to come next. They amped the negative, but this is my mindset. So when I released positive mindset, a lot of people were making fun of me, honestly. And I got the negative mindset out of the way to respond to those people that were making fun of me. And most of those people told me to just quit music, but now I'm finally here after a couple of years after this bullshit, and they ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for what's coming up next. But they ain't ready for the bars I'm about to drop, not even from this album. How to jump to the next and the next to the EP to release these emotions. Kept rewriting lyrics because my craft got better and better, so I fixed them. Y'all didn't expect this flow, so let me show you how I got so progressive. So there's a couple of songs in this album actually that I decided to rewrite and actually give like a better like understanding of the songs, if that makes sense. I had all of the songs ready, honestly. I just needed to go record it and like find a beat for them, you know. But there's like moments where like, yo, this actually fits with this song, you know. So I had to adjust the lyrics and then like make it like sound a little better in my head, if that makes sense. And of course, y'all didn't expect this flow, so let me show you how I got so progressive, the girl flow, you know. But also my flow has improved massively, I would like to say, from my previous songs, so it got progressive. I stopped being basic, moved to the top like a Miriam Kim K. Stopped sleeping like Hinny, asking where you been again. I'm gonna be completely honest, I do not know what go to the top Miriam Kim K, you know. I'm gonna just assume that I said it because of a rhyme. Or the stop sleeping like a Hinny, asking where you been again. At the time, Jake fought Nate Robinson and Ben Askren. I'm kind of happy that he fought Nate Diaz this year because it kind of brings a little bit of relevancy to this now. But like stop sleeping like a Hinny, and he Askren where he been again, Ben again. It was a little bit of a wordplay, and I'm kind of happy that I did that because like starting to learn a little bit more wordplays here and there, you feel me? You'll find out when I start releasing more songs. I was doing that same, but I changed pace, out of breath like I was lost in the maze. There's a vlog that I uploaded, I think in 2021 or 2020, I'm not 100% sure which year it was, but me and my friends went to go apple picking, and there was this part where we were just in the maze and we were like running, and I was generally out of breath that day.
I lost my fucking soul. I'm too big for this shit. Oh, where did they go? This way, I think. I heard them left.
No one will get it until I leave a trace. I ignored that because I was just wearing my shades. I was a fake. I hated the fact I was fake because I didn't want to pretend. And for goodness sake, I have to be real. I really have no choice in this moment. Goes the hook again, but I'm going to say the second part of the hook. Back in the grind after a long time. I felt like I was on the edge of the lifeline. My worries and sorrows didn't combine. My motivation's all that I needed to find. It was so lost. So all these emotions that I was feeling really didn't add up into what I really wanted to do with myself, if that makes sense, you know? I kind of felt myself like I was kind of like, not necessarily faking it, but more like I would just rely on this like sadness that I was in 2019, if I'm gonna be honest. And that's why I was like, it didn't really combine, and at the end of the day, my motivation's all I really needed to find. Alright, now second verse. I was so lost at the fact that was faded was just me. I know when I make it, but at the same time, I just don't know me. There's so many lights in the world. I was dreaming things coming, expecting when I was the chasing. I was thinking I would be fine if I was quiet, but that was for too long. Even though the side of my journey, my dreams was all fog. But I needed discipline, come responsible to move it all. But all the fog was just a reflection of me being the rival. So I had to get the world to get a better standard of it. Crown my light instead of chasing him. I don't really care what you really think of him. Focus on to love, cannot focus to impress him. So that kind of describes how I was generally feeling in 2019. You know, the intro was just like a little bit of a sum up, but this one kind of digs deep into it a little bit. And if I'm gonna be honest, on my second album, I kind of touched base a little bit of my situations that I was dealing with in 2019. Actually, this is just kind of like generally a sneak peek of like what's to come for my second album. Because they thought that my voice don't fit into rap. Maybe they jealous I had a victory lap. That's why they just had a fucking guess, because I'm big enough to start another Pangea to the map. That's kind of self-explanatory a little bit, but like to kind of describe it, Pangea, the continents, they like separated in the earth, you know. I'm just big enough to kind of cause a little crack in the crack. They were afraid of the moves I was making to get to the top, curving left and right instead of going straight like a mob, because you was sweating like shaky wood to the Gucci shop, because they about to release all those things that I did wrong. Gucci shop, that's clothes. They occasionally have snakes in the clothes, you know, and that's kind of towards like, I'm about to release all the snakes that did me wrong, you know, and just put them there because they're snakes. They say JoelGamerDude is a whack name, you should definitely change them. They're not consider my name. I grew up with it, a scar from my pain. I don't remember who exactly said it, but I remember someone saying it to me, that my name does not fit, like it's not fitting in a way, you know. And I was like, you know what, I like it though, because like it's something that I grew up with, like if it was a scar from my pain. Ironically enough, again, these lyrics were made back in like 2019, and this was way before I broke my ankle, and I have a scar now from my ankle. So am I really capping? They say the way is what I gain, but at least from the real gold in my chain. I was talking about this necklace right here, and like I'm just saying like the way is gained is because of this, you know. And it seems light, but like also you could take it that way, or you could take it a negative way, you know. I'm fat. The weight is what I gain, but at least from the real gold in my chain. Feel me? And then we have the bridge. But that don't defeat the purpose of me always thinking about you. Just a bummy ass girl that was so high, now I'm just saying fuck you and you. So that's actually a reference to Hot Girl Bummer by Black Bear. That song was a repeat for me for a while, and I decided to kind of add that with the bridge, because just a bummy ass girl that was so hot bummer girl, I think the song's called. Just saying fuck you and you, and the song goes fuck you and you and you. I hate your friends and they hate me too. You did so much and now I justify every single one of your moves. Guess the strongest story shows the strongest roots, and that's why. So if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, guess the strongest story shows the strongest roots is actually a lyric that I took from Wit Laurie. That lyric hit so freaking hard on me, and it was crazy because like that's the I think it came out, I forgot what song it was. It came out around the time that I was like generally like in my lowest, if that makes sense. And like I was generally like, whoa. I literally took it into another song that I made for this one girl I was talking to at the moment, and I showed her the song before blocking her. And in the song I say, they say the strongest stone shows the strongest roots, but clearly I wasn't enough to be 1-2 for you. And in this song it's kind of like a little bit of like a little backtrack in a way, and it's like, guess the strongest sword shows the strongest roots, and that's why. And in the outro I say Gamer Tapes, because that is actually the album name. I made a video about this and earlier in the December marathon. If you guys want to go check that out, link is in the description. Again, I have to thank my friend Gus honestly for that, because he's the one that came up with the name honestly, and I was like, yo, that's a bomb ass name, you know. Give like a little bit too about this outro for the Back in the Grind. Actually, if you notice in the beat, the orchestra in the end is louder than the normal one. So this is the normal hook. Back in the grind after a long time. So much drama that I'd end up dying, cause I was so down and never thought I'd shine. But in reality I was lost, I was just too kind. So that's the normal hook beat, but then like if you go at the end to the last hook, and that's why I'm back in the grind after a long time. structure of this beat when it comes to the lyrics too, because it's just like, guess the strongest storm shows the strongest roots, you know? Like, I'm like, you know what? Fuck all, you know? Like, I know who's gonna be there at the end of the day when I do my shit, you know? And it's like, and like, that just gives it like a more like of a oomph, you know? Because it's like, and that's why I'm back in the grind after a long time, woo, woo. And it's just such a beautiful, it's like that climax in a way, you know? And I just love it. I really love it. And I think that's like one of my favorite parts of this song, honestly. And the reason why I'm like enjoying myself making music again, because like there's a couple of songs, man, I'm telling you right now that it's gonna make you feel like wow. But yeah, that is going to be my back in the grind lyric meaning video. I hope you guys did enjoy this, honestly. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit that button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Speaking of music, by the way. Stay tuned for the 26th.